Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Oh, I know it's only 12:30 or 9:30 or wherever you are, but I have not stopped since 7 o'clock this morning, and this is the first time I sat down. So I might just take a little nap for a minute here. I did so much adulting today in such a short amount of time. It was a bit much, I have to say. Now, I feel like I have to adjust this a little bit. There we go. Trying to get myself situated. There we go. Getting there. So, and we also have to pray to the internet gods. They're going to be cooperative because my internet has been really wonky today. Yeah, I'm ready for a nap, and it's 12:30. And I mean, it's 9:30 for you, but we have been getting these crazy storms since yesterday. So my internet is like been going in and out. Hi, Safira. So, let's hope it cooperates. I'm just on my like cellular right now. I couldn't even go on the Wi-Fi. It wasn't working. So yeah, here we are. How is everybody today? I'm okay. I'm busy. I have a lot going on this week. A lot of children things. But also the planets this week, a lot of air and water signs going into play this week. We have Gemini, we have Aquarius, moving into first quarter moon. So this is, if you do know how, like the elements in your chart, it's a good way to kind of quickly figure out how you're going to navigate your week too. So knowing that if you compare them to tarot, water is emotion, air is thoughts. So we have a lot of that. Like, think about that. A lot of emotional thoughts and things in which we're all, I think, a little raw right now just because of all the stuff going on. But it's just to keep an extra, hey, Callie, just kind of an extra, a little more mindful about kind of what's going on and how you're feeling and how you're presenting. And I think, too, it's really important to practice some self-care this week. I feel, too, that when there's a lot going on in the world, like, we kind of feel like we shouldn't be doing that sort of thing. But it's so important, and it's so important to take care of yourself. Thank you. This is called Jen is getting her hair done tomorrow, and she didn't know what else to do with it, so this is what happened. And I had hurt my arm. I hurt my wrist. I don't even know what I did. My wrist has been all wonky for the last week, so I just took my brace off. So don't mind me if I'm just kind of like, it's like tingly. Not cool. So with that going on, we have all the planets, all that stuff going on. What do we have going on around here? So no interviews this week because, like I said, I have my third son is getting surgery on Thursday. And then fourth son, hopefully, will be able to take his boot off because he's the one that broke his leg a couple weeks ago. So a lot of medical stuff going on. But next Tuesday, we're going to have Maggie on, and she is the creator of the Cannabis Oracle. And there's more to the name of that, and I'm going to make a graphic and put it out probably tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. Her deck is being published by Liminal 11, which I'm really excited because she's our first Liminal 11 author that we have. So I'm really excited, and her deck is coming out in July, but it is up for pre-order, so it's on Liminal 11 right now for pre-order, and she is like absolutely stunning, by the way. And I'm emailing her, and she sent me like all her information, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you are stunning. So Jen made it weird right off the bat. I couldn't help it. I'm just like, oh my goodness, look at you. So I'm really excited to talk with her next Tuesday. So that's going to be 11 a.m., 3 p.m. Eastern, and keep an eye out for the graphic and the reminder because Instagram gave us those nice little reminder things. So I like to use those. Yeah, I think that's it. What else do we have going on? Our spring issue is underway. Thank you. I couldn't remember if it was metaphysical or not, and I thought it was, but And I meant to look beforehand, but I didn't. Yes, our spring issue is in production, and so make sure to head to the link in our bio if you want to grab yours. You can get the e-zine version right now, so that's an option too. Me, I like both. I'm just a brat that way, I guess. So, and also this weekend, let me tell you a little bit about the vampire salon I went to, the ball, they call them salons. So, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. And I got to hang out with all my Salem friends. So that was a lot of fun. And what's even better is Jay had a lot of fun too. He really enjoyed it. So, you know, and it was really cool to go to those things because our, you know, it kind of gives me ideas for like the next one. So the next one is in May. And it's at Hammond Castle in Massachusetts. So it's actually at a real castle. It's really exciting. And they had like, they called it like a magic mirror, but it's like a photo booth thing. So I'm going to show you my pictures. I have 2 pictures. So this was, and this could just tell you like the progression of the night. So look, this is us. Yay, look at how fun. And you can't see, I had fangs on and everything. And then this is towards the end. This way you can kind of see my fangs a little bit. Not really. I have like the worst glare. So that was us. Yay. So much fun. Look how cute Jay looks. So that was a good time. I really had a lot of fun. Oh, yes, you like that? Thank you. So I posted a whole bunch of pictures over on my page at Stardust Wanderer Tarot. So if you want to check the rest of them out, go ahead and do that. And then also I'm going to be releasing another card for my deck Stardust Wanderer Tarot. And now it's so crazy because now I'm creating 2 decks at the same time. So I'm creating that one and that's about halfway done. And then the next one I'm doing is Enchanted Forest Felines with Llewellyn. So now I have to like tell you which one, because there's 2 of them. It's kind of crazy, but it's a wonderful crazy. So what else we got? I think that's it. I think that's all the housekeeping I have at the moment. So let's get to it. Let's do some readings. I'll take some too. I know. I kind of got like my Little Pony vibe going on. That's what I was thinking. I'm doing it. You know me, Callie. I gotta keep it going. I have a hair appointment tomorrow, so then next week I'll have all new hair. You know, I have to do it. So this week, actually, I am going to be using the Cosmic Beings Tarot by Joanna Nelson. And her decks are so adorable. I actually have her other one, the Monsters one, as an app on my phone. So that's like my quick go-to one. And so this is hers. And I'm going to be doing, after I'm done here, I'm going to go do a walkthrough and review on my channel at Stardust. So if you want to see the rest of the cards, you can do that. But first, I was going through them. I live like 3 hours from Salem. So on the way home, I was kind of just looking through them. So I have to shuffle them a little better. And then we're going to do an Oracle deck. I think maybe next week we'll do tea leaf readings with it. Yeah, and the cards are, look how cute. But the cards are like ginormous. That I didn't expect. I didn't know they were that big. So I'll show you the backs in a minute. I just want to. So for me, like especially when I have big decks, and my hands are small anyway, I always divide them into 3 piles, and then I shuffle each pile and then put them all together. That's how I kind of do it. I don't know if anybody else does it that way. Just thought I'd share that. But, oh yeah, like I was saying, next week, maybe we'll do some tea leaf reading with our tarot. I was thinking about it today, but like I said, I have not, I just got home like maybe 10 minutes ago. So no time for that. We're just going to do oracle cards today. I think it's okay because I grabbed the Gentle Creatures Wisdom deck. And it is absolutely adorable, and I think we can all use a little gentleness right now. So, almost done shuffling. Sorry, this is really important. I have to do this. All right. So, got that all shuffled. Now, I'm going to show you how big these are. Look how big these are. They're huge. And then these are the card backs here. Aren't they adorable? And then we're going to use the gentle creatures. Yes, yes, yes. Leave the book out because our dear friend Arwen wrote the book for this deck. All right. It's always so much fun when you can get decks like from your friends. And that's like for me, like when I go into the bookstore too, I am like taking pictures of everyone's books because it's so exciting to see them. One day I'll have one up there. One day. All right. So let's get going. All right. And if you'd like me to pull a card for you, if you're on your phone, you can go ahead and use a little question bubble. If not, you could put it in the comments. If you put it in caps, it's easier for me to see. Unless you're like super opposed to writing in caps because you think that you're yelling, but you're not. That's the only time I guess, yell. You can only yell at me at this time when you're asking a question for a card. It's the only time I'm going to let you do it. Okay, so I see someone just popped up a question there, and I'm going to do Aries, then I'll do the question. So we have the Ace of Wands. I feel like this is always such an Aries card. Look how adorable these are. So Aries, you know, new week, new stuff going on. What are you going to do this week? What new actions are you going to take to kind of get stuff done, right? Like, I feel like it's that kind of week for you. Like, you know what? You know, plan your week out. Don't just like fly by the seat of your pants, Aries. I think this week you need to be like, I'm doing this, 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 and this. I'm an Aries rising. I have a lot of fire in my chart. But I actually did make a to-do list because I knew I had a lot to do. So for me, that's very good because I'm a very fly by the seat of your pants person. So let's see, Aries, what gentle creature we have for you. Oh, we have this one, loss. So I'm going to read it though because I want to see what it says. And these do not have numbers. For me, it's easier when they have numbers, but we found it. We found it. It says, grief moves among us like a figure in a foggy river. This gentle creature mourns the loss of his winged friend. Even knowing that the moth has a short life cycle, there is still feeling of loss. So, we're going to skip down here. It says, lean into your emotions and to let them flow through you. Sadness will not end you. You will move on from this point carrying good memories. So I think that kind of goes along too. Like I said, there's a lot of air and water in, you know, watery planets coming through this week. So, you know, I think maybe if you are becoming, you know, kind of stuck in your emotions, to remember the flow, to just stay in the flow of them. Like, yes, feel them, recognize them, but let them go, Aries, and just kind of let them flow on down the river there. So let's see what our question is. Yes, for Kimber. Okay, Saphira, let's pull a card for Kimber today. Oh my gosh, these are hard. We're going to have to side shuffle these bad boys. They're big. They're very wide too. All right, so for Kimber, we got the Seven of Swords. So Kimber is maybe feeling a little sneaky this week. So has she been up to something, or she may be getting into something? So I keep an extra eye on her. I feel like she's got plans. She's got plans, that one. So let's keep an eye on that, and let's see what Kimber's up to this week. That was fun. Yeah, no, definitely. No, Aaron does a wonderful job. All right, so next then that brings us to Taurus. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you? We have the King of Wands. So Taurus, for you, I guess we got like action all over the place. I think though, for you, Taurus, it's really staying in that grounded energy. Is that what does she have a vet visit? Is that why? Because then that makes sense. Is that what's going on with her, Saphira? Does she have to go to the vet this week? Because I feel like she is doing whatever she can to get away from something. Like whatever she has planned, she's trying to get away from. So I think extra cuddles, if that's the case, is definitely... Oh, okay. Good. All right. That makes sense then. Because I'm like, she's trying to get away from something, but I'm not really sure what she's trying to get away from. So that makes sense. So I think just some extra reassurance and cuddles for her is important. Oh, okay. I think for her too, I think her thyroid is okay, or it's something that's really easy fix, but she's not looking forward to it. So that's what I picked up on right away. She knows something's up. So Taurus, I think for you, it's grounded actions are really important for you. And what I mean by grounded actions are things, taking action that's going to be really in line with how you're feeling and with your emotion. And again, we have emotions going on and all of that happening, that like just kind of a watery week, water, air. So thoughts, all getting up in there, and that might keep you from taking action. So being grounded is really important for you, Taurus. And I think in general, it's important for Tauruses to be grounded, right? So let's see what your gentle creature says. Directions. Let's see what Arwen has for us here. All right. So we have directions for you, Taurus. And it's really funny too, because it has a crescent moon and we're kind of in that crescent phase right now too. So that really kind of goes along with it. So this is, let's see here. It's saying here just really to explore your options. And I kind of like that. I think that's what I'm going with. Explore your options, Taurus. And that really will help you in taking grounded action. So that's what we have for you today, Taurus. All right, let's see. What is next? We have our Geminis. All right, Geminis. We have so many wands going on. Look at this, 10 of Wands. So Gemini, I think it's really important for you not to take too much on this week. You are an air sign, so maybe just your thoughts are piling up on top of each other. So I think for you, it's really important to recognize when you're at that space and really maybe practice some self-care, because you may be taking on too much, or you don't realize it. So this is kind of your like check yourself before you wreck yourself card right now, Gemini, because if you haven't been really paying attention to that, if you're taking on too much or you're letting your thoughts race and get away from you, and then that's when everything comes crashing down. That's when it's like, boom, so much going on, right? So keep an eye on that, Gemini, and really kind of check yourself, take some time out. Don't, if you need to talk with somebody, because Geminis, we know you Geminis love to talk. I have 2 of them in my house. I do know this. Maybe that's what you need to also do, is maybe just kind of decompress and go to that person that you trust and do that, That's what I'm getting for you, Gemini. Hello, Susie. All right, so let's do a gentle creature you got. Listen. So I feel like with this card too is find somebody, like I was just saying, like find somebody who is your good listener. Who is that person that you can bounce stuff off of? I feel like they are there for you, and they know that it's time for you to kind of unload some things. So they are waiting for you. And look how cute with the little heart hands. That's so adorable. I just want to hug all of them. I can't help it. I just do. All right. So next, as you watch me very messily, all right, well, that jumped out. Shuffle. All right, so now we have Cancers. We have Three of Pentacles. So Cancers, I feel like maybe you have really been working solo lately, or you have been resisting others' help. But so this week it's your call to start with some teamwork. What has been going on for you? Even though we know sometimes if we do it ourselves, it'll be done right. It'll be, the way we want it and all of that. That sometimes it's not always what we need. Even though it's the easiest thing, even though it's done, sometimes done is not always always what is supposed to happen. And sometimes others' opinions or their suggestions are really what you need out of the situation. And we can all be stubborn and not want to take others' opinions or suggestions, but sometimes you need to. And if they're offering them to you, there might be a reason for that. So Cancers, I would put on your listening ears and be open to suggestion this week, no matter what it's for. All right, let's see what your gentle creature is. Road trip. Oh my gosh, look how cute this card is. Are you getting bumped off? Oh no. I mean, I'm not on Wi-Fi, so I should be okay right now. I haven't froze yet, but yeah, just in time. So Cancers, look at how cute this is. Maybe you need to get out of the house for a little bit. Maybe you need to just go for a ride, and again, just that decompressing, and maybe take a ride with somebody who has some advice for you, or maybe listening to their advice as you're taking a ride. But here you go. Look how cute that is. It's so stinking cute. And I like how it's like, I know some of these cards are sideways like that, and I really like that. It's different. It's fun. I know, right, Nicole? They're so cute. I just love that deck. And I just saw it too, like on my shelf, and I'm like, yeah. That's like the deck. It's like a hug and a deck. That's what I like about that one. All right, so Leos. I know we got all sorts of Leos here. We have the Page of Cups. So for you, I really think it's about, like self-care, like spending some time on yourself. And, maybe that means go get your hair done, maybe taking a long bath or a nice walk in the woods. Whatever it is, Leo, that you feel that is good self-care, I think that's what you need to do. Or you need to start a new habit that's in your best interest, that's good for you and good for your body. I really feel like that will make you feel better. I do know like a lot of us have been out of sorts, right, the last couple weeks. And so Leos, if you are feeling out of sorts, I really think that this is important for you to do. And you know what? Do something you've not done before. Have you ever had a facial done? No? Go get one. Have you not had your hair done in a while? Go do it. Leos, you like to look good. You're about it. So I think that's where this is at for you. Let's see. Let's see if our gentle creature is going to back us up. Right, Callie? Road trip. I think it's a good idea. All right, so... Oh, my hand doesn't want to... Oh, daybreak. Oh, I love that. So maybe for you, Leo, it's something in the morning that you need to do. Or later on. Depending on what your favorite time of day is. I think that's when you need to harness that energy and do that self-care. Either first thing in the morning or at night. Not during in the middle of the day. I feel like it's at one of those ending phases, right? Yes. Exactly, Nicole. So, I like that for Leo. I'm feeling that for Leo. I like that, Leo. I like it. I gotta see where Leo is in my chart, actually. I'm so bad, and it's like I've looked at my chart so many stinking times, but I still don't have it memorized. And I don't know why. It's one of those things, like I see it and it goes in and then it goes out. It just doesn't, it's not just hanging out in my head. I wish it was. All right, so what next? We have Virgos. All right, to my Virgos. see what we got here. The Nine of Swords. So Virgos, you know, I need to come see your horses. I want to go horseback riding. In my 6th house? Okay. So, here you go. All right, where were we? Virgo. Yes, Virgos. So Virgos, you know, I think it's like the weight, the weight of the world is kind of just swimming around in your head right now. And I really feel that is a lot for you and a lot to process because things aren't how they should be and things are out of order, right, Virgos? So I think it's something like that. And I think it's something that, it's one of those, you know, things for you that I feel like you need to do something like physically clear out some spaces. You know, Virgo, where's that closet that you want organized? Where's that junk drawer? I feel like you need to kind of physically declutter and that will help your head, you know? Attach a memory to something already in your brain, then you can, yeah, you know, I've tried. It doesn't stick. I don't know what it is. I have it pulled up, like, and I see it, and I remember things in my husband's chart and my kids' charts, but my chart, gone. It just doesn't stay. I don't know. It's a Jen thing, I think. Sometimes things get lost in those little air pockets in my head. So Virgo, I feel like, again, you need to just physically declutter something and it'll help to kind of declutter your head and kind of lighten your load, so to speak. It's been, you know, I think it's interesting too, though, that these cards are really kind of speaking to kind of the general, consensus of what's going on. And there is a lot, you know, it is for sure. All right. So let's see what gentle creature you got. Nurture. Oh, I see. I love that. I feel like that should be for all of us, right? So I think, you know, like I said, Virgo, I think for you, by just kind of clearing out some spaces, that it's really going to help you kind of, in a way, that's a self-care act for you, I feel like. So that you need to do that to kind of nurture that part of your brain that likes the structure, and then you can kind of move on, you know? Yes, awesome. Yes. I know. I have to, you have to do my stuff. Nicole. You have to look at my chart and tell me the things. I have to do that one of these days. Virgo card. Oh, awesome. Yay. All right. So Libra. Now it's Libra. All right, Libras. What do we got for you? And I have to shake out my hand a minute. Oh, it's like all tingly. It's so annoying. Random weird body things. It's fun. So we have 5 of Swords. So Libra's 5 of Swords. And I feel like for you, Libra, and again, we have that Aries, a lot of air going on. So again, I feel like we're all just stuck up in our heads here. Libra, I think for you too, it's about just leaving behind what isn't serving you. Thoughts and feelings, whatever those are, you know, it's time to just put them down. Like these 2 swords, put them down. And you know, it's like you don't have to throw them. You don't have to do anything dramatic. Just like pluck them right out of your head and put them down, however that works for you. If you need to, you can write them on some bay leaves and burn them. Write it down on a piece of paper and burn it if you want. We're just burning things, Libra. That's it. Those thoughts, those things that we don't need. And, you know, when you do that too, you also have to have the job of being mindful about it. So if they are creeping up, if those thoughts that you don't need, or those feelings that aren't serving you, if they're popping up, you need to be very mindful of it, but in a gentle way. Not like, oh, idiot, you're thinking about that again, right? Because we could do that. It's so easy to do that. But in a mindful way, like, nope, and you take it and you flip it. So that's a really, really, really important part about releasing. You know, because we can write things down and burn them all day long, but if we don't do the actual work, it's not going to help. It's not going to make those things go away. So you have to really be mindful of it. And I just always tell people, like, flip the script, you know, when those thoughts come in or those feelings come in, and just giving them a little space. But then, you know what? Okay, we're going to flip this now, or we're going to let it go. And the more you do it, the easier it gets, because there's no one and done. Unfortunately, I wish there was. Wouldn't that be so easy? So easy. Okay, so Libra, what is your gentle future? Family. I love that. So, you know, I think too, by spending some time with family or reaching out to maybe some family members that you haven't talked to in a little while, sending a little text, maybe sending them a card or a funny little like gift or something, just reaching out, I think will also kind of help you to move past whatever it is that's been kind of haunting you. And for me, this, you know, like I said, I have a lot of family stuff going on this week. My third son's having surgery. My fourth son, hopefully he has an x-ray. He can get his boot off from his broken leg because he's over it. So that's what I got for you, Libras. Something to ponder. All right. So then that brings us to Scorpio. Scorpios. All right, Scorpios, we have the Knight of Wands. So for you, I really feel like we have that movie, like whatever you've been putting off, Scorpio, it's time. This is the week. Get going. Get it moving. It's time to really just kind of no excuses and getting to it and getting it done. Like that's all it's popping in my head is no excuses. So Scorpios, sorry. I'm just the messenger. So that's what you're getting right now. That's what I'm getting for you. No excuses. Get it done. Move, move, move. All right. So gift. I love that. Oh, look at these cards. So for this one, I do feel that, you know what? Maybe, you know what I like about this one? This is where we're going to go with this. Maybe set a goal for the week, right? So, all right, today's Monday. So by Friday, I'm going to get A, B, and C done. And then on Friday, when you have all that stuff done, treat yourself. How about that? That's what we're going with, Scorpio. See, we can make it good. It can happen. I like that. All right, so then that brings us to our Sagittarius. I don't know why I'm singing them today. Just go with it. I know I have something on there. All right, so Sagittarius, we have the Eight of Cups. Oh, I love this. Look at the eyeball. The moon is kind of like an eyeball. I love that. You know what's really funny too is the last couple times I've been pulling cards, I've just been seeing a lot of eyeballs. So that's very interesting, right? Very interesting. So, Sagittarius, I think for you, it's about looking to the future, looking to what plans that you're making or you want to make, and knowing that you have been doing the work and you've been doing a great job and you're almost there. So keep moving forward, keep doing what you need to do, but don't be afraid to kind of, look back on what you've done and appreciate it and give yourself a pat on the back because you have been doing hard work. And, sometimes it's hard to stay focused. So I think this is kind of your reminder to just, stay focused, keep doing what you're doing, and you will get to where you need to be. So then that brings us to, secrets. So I feel like with this one too, I feel like it's that whole, like, not patting yourself on the back. Like, I feel like this is speaking to that, like, or you're not doing it in a very loud way. Like, you're just, you're not being loud and proud about it. And I think that's what you need to do, Sagittarius. Be loud and proud of what you're doing. You don't have to keep it a secret that you're doing a good job. And you don't have to keep it a secret that you think you're doing a good job. There's nothing wrong with talking about that and saying like, hey, I'm actually doing pretty good here. Like, so do it. So talk about it. That's what you need to do, Sagittarius. Hello, hello. So if you would like me also to pull a card, you can go ahead and if you're on your phone, use the little question bubble, or you can write it in all caps in the, just in the comments if you'd like. I can pull a card for you. But we are up to Capricorn. All right, Capricorns, what's up with you? Let's see. We got that Five of Swords again. I feel like we pulled I pulled some cups, but I feel like a lot of swords and wands today. So for you, Capricorn, I think it's about really delegating out tasks. I think that's really what is for you this week. I think that you have a lot on your plate and you want to kind of just do it all and get it done. But for you, I feel like delegating is where it's at for you. And sometimes, you know, again, like even with like Cancer, it's hard, right? It's hard to sometimes delegate tasks out because we know if we just do it, it'll be done easy and quick. But I don't feel like that's what you need. You know, I think we're stealing Cancer's vibe here where it's just like, you know, you have the tools that you need. You know that you can do it, but let others help you. Let others you know, take some of these tasks for you so that you can do your part more efficiently. And I think that's where it kind of comes down to is that by delegating out some tasks, Capricorn, it'll help you to really focus on what you're doing and to do it even in a more detailed way. That's it. All right. So we have loss. So with this one, I kind of feel like you may feel that by doing that you're kind of giving away some of the power of the situation or whatever it may be. But I think you can't look at it that way. And I feel like this card is just kind of reminding you of, even though it might feel like a loss, it's not a loss. It's not something that you need to just like, you know, get all in the feels about. So Capricorn, you know, I know not super feely anyway, but we can avoid the glass case of emotion by just, let's delegate some stuff out. It's important. Just do it. Just do it. Hello, hello. So then that brings us to me trying to shuffle the cards again. You didn't think I was going to say that, did you? All right. So Aquarius, where are my Aquarius friends? Let's see what we got here. So we have the Chariot. Look how stinking cute that is. Oh my gosh. See, look, there's a lot of eyes in this one. A lot of eyes in this deck. Hi, hello. Aquarius. Whoa. All right, so the Chariot did a very Chariot-like thing. This is becoming a habit. I'm sitting here picking up cards. Okay. Here I am. Chariot for you, Aquarius. I think for you, this is really more emotional. I don't think it's like you're physically moving or you're physically going something. I feel like that you may be going through some emotion, like really big emotions right now. And you need to ride it out and you need to give them the space that they need. And you need to also know that, you know, when you are in that really big feeling space, that you aren't alone and there's always somebody to talk to. So that's something, Aquarius, that I think is really important for you this week because you have a lot of big emotions moving. And, you know, again, we have a lot of that water, air, you know, planets going on. So that may be very deep for you. And I think that's really important for you to just move through that gracefully and mindfully and giving yourself some space and time to do that. Because when we try to kind of push down those big things that are happening, right? That's when the tower moments happen, because the universe is like, nope, this is time for you to do this. It's time for you to go through these things. And if you don't, then the universe has to take bigger action steps. So even if it's something that you don't feel like you want to do, I think it's important. Hello, Aloha Rocks. I'm trying to hit the wave button and it wasn't working. All right, so Aquarius, what are we getting for you for our oracle here? Harvest. So that's a really interesting card to come up with this, right? Because in a way, right, we have that Chariot and all of that, and maybe you're harvesting feelings. Maybe you're harvesting an emotion, a situation that you have to kind of start moving through, and it's time for you to do that. So that one went really well. I liked that. All right. And then we're on to Pisces. So if you'd like a card, then go ahead, let me know in the comments, or use the little bubble question mark if you're on your phone. I really wish Instagram would let you go live on the computer and have that little question thingy on the computer. Like, it needs to be more computer friendly. Like, we're always talking about things being mobile friendly, but like, I feel it's the reverse for Instagram, because it would be so much easier if we had all those options on the computer, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think it would be very handy. All right, Pisces, let's do this. Knight of Cups. Right? It would make it so much easier, right, Amber? All right, so we have Knight of Cups here. Look at this. I love this. Is so cute. So again, we have that moving, and we have those cups with that emotion, Pisces, and you are a Pisces. You have that big old fish there. So what emotion? I feel like with you though, make an intention this week. What emotion are you riding? What emotion are you harnessing for the week? I feel like that's what you need to do, Pisces. And this little guy on the fish, I think he's right there with you. So you get to decide how you feel. You get to decide how you react to things, right, Pisces? We can't change what other people do, say, or any of those things, but we can change how we react to it. And I think that's important for you to keep in mind, and really set that intention how you are going to be emotionally this week, you know? And that can change in a couple of days depending on what's going on. But I think for you, it will keep you from getting too caught up in everything else going on. So that's what we got for you, Pisces. And we got Herd. Look at that. So I think too, by harnessing your emotion, that, you know, mindful intention of how you want to go into this week too, will also keep your emotions in a focused manner, so that you will be heard and you will be able to express yourself in the way that you need to. So that's really important for you, Pisces. So I really love though that I pulled the fish card for the Pisces, and he kind of looks like a Swedish fish. Can you tell I'm hungry? Because now I'm thinking about Swedish fish. Hello, Auntie Mojo Jojo. I love that name because it makes me think of Powerpuff Girls, which I'm kind of channeling Powerpuff Girls today, right? So that is the end of our zodiac readings for the day, folks. Would you like a card? This would be the time. I'm here every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Yes, it's right. You know, when I post the replay, it's super right at the first of the beginning. You can zip right to it. And also to, these all live right in the video section, so you can always go to them and rewatch them. And it's really cool thing to do would be to bookmark it. If you bookmark the post, then you can go back to it during the week, just to kind of refresh. All right, I can pull a card for you. Talisma Studios. Did I say it right? All right. And these cards are like really big, so I've been joking around the whole time that I'm just doing this weird, messy shuffle. It's what it is. It's what it is. All right. We have the Five of Swords. I have pulled this card so many times today. So, yeah, you got it right. I usually butcher names. When I do reviews on the decks too, I'm always like, I'm pretty sure this is how I say your name. I'm so sorry. It's just one of my hidden talents, I guess. So for you, we got the 5 of Swords. What are you bringing forward this week and what are you leaving behind? And I really think that, you know, it's also too about leaving something behind. And I feel like in a way though, that's not harsh. You know, if it's like there's people around that aren't serving you, you know what? You don't have to like make a big thing about it. Just kind of gently put it down, unfollow, whatever you need to do. Just keep it aside. Maybe don't answer that text. Just in a really quiet way, I feel like you need to do that. Like just put some stuff that you don't need just away and just leave it. And then you take what you need and just move forward with that. Like don't be afraid to do that this week. Talisma Studios. I did. Okay, awesome. I love that. That is amazing. That's so amazing. I love that. I want a fun name like that. I love it. Definitely keep that forever and ever. So just to kind of recap, next Tuesday we are talking to Maggie and she created the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle by Liminal 11. So I will be talking with her 11 a.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. So that's next Tuesday. Look out for the post, and I will have a little reminder on the post as well. Our e-zine is up and available now, so follow the link in our bio and definitely grab that if you want a print copy. Link in our bio. Grab that because it is in print. It's printing away right now. I hope you guys all have a fantastic week ahead. And yeah. Also, our clocks go ahead next week. This week, Monday, Sunday. Yes. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I will talk to you soon and I'll see you next Monday.